Good evening. It was a hard-fought game. Obviously, one that came down to the ball, and we talk about it all the time. I think thus far we had won every game, and we won the turnover margin. In this game, we were -2, and that's not going to get it done in this league. So, like I said, give Philly a ton of credit. They battled. Um, we got to coach better, we got to play better, but we also got to wipe the slate clean and get ready for next week.
What did you think of both of yours and Doug's pass interference challenges, and what did you think of the final play? Should there have been at least a review of that?
Yeah, I really don't know what pass interference is anymore, so I'll just leave it at that.
What do you think's going on with your run defense? It's been a couple of weeks now where you've been at a rough time.
Yeah, until I go back and look at the film, I can't tell you right now. But I know we better fix it. Otherwise, teams are going to that's going to be their blueprint to beating us. Is they're going to try to run the football and grind it out. We got to do a much better job to get teams and stuff to run on those early downs to get them in those longer yardage situations. But tonight did not do a good job of that.
Now you had the first and goal at the one situation, 4 passes. Why not run the ball instead?
Yeah, that's a great question. We got in the goal line. We liked the matchup on the outside, Jimmy Graham on the safety, and that was incomplete. Second down, we tried to stay in goal line, thinking that they might think we're running the ball. We ran a keeper, and they played the keeper. Credit to them. The defensive end played right up the field, and he was right in Aaron's face. And then third down, we called. There was a play with a run-pass option, and Aaron, he saw what he saw, and he pulled the ball, and then the defense reacted, so he had to throw it away. And then fourth down, we tried another pass. So it was, unfortunately, it didn't work out for us.
You said week one that you abandoned the run. You had fewer carries tonight. I know you didn't have the ball, obviously, but did you feel like you abandoned the run a little too much towards the game?
Yeah, it was not the way we intended to go in this game, but they played a lot of too deep, and when they were playing too deep, we were struggling running the football. And if teams are going to play in too deep and you can't run it, it's going to be tough to gain yards. So we thought the best method to attack them was to kind of dink and dunk it down the field. And when you have one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, you trust him to continually gain yards and get down the field. And we were able to accomplish a lot of what we wanted to do. It's just we got to do a better job in the red zone. And when you're 3 for 7, you're not going to win many games.
How restricted did you feel down near the goal line without contact those 2 times?
No, it is what it is. It's next man up, and we have faith in those other guys. Certainly, you never want to lose a player of Devontae's caliber. He's a premier. He's an elite number 1, and but credit to our other guys. We had some young guys that were forced into action, and I think they did a good job. Alan Lazard and Darius Shepard. I was proud of how they came in and battled, and but it's just one of those things you got to deal with in football.
I think Kevin King's had groin issues before in the past, and it's kept him in and out of the lineup. Does this look like this could be at all serious?
I don't have any information in regards to injuries right now, so that's something I'll find out when we leave here.
Matt, going back to not having Devontae, though, you obviously accomplished your goal of getting him more involved. Isn't it most likely a different outcome if you have a premier receiver available to you and those 2 inside the 5 opportunities?
Yeah, who knows, right? You really don't know. So, again, credit to the Philadelphia Eagles. They made the plays when they had to, and ultimately that's what propelled them to victory.
Matt, you said you don't know what a pass interference is anymore, but I'm not sure you answered the second part of the question about the challenge. Did you get any explanation for why the booth didn't at least look at the play? Would you have liked them to have looked at that play?
No explanation, nothing. So,
Did you think of taking a timeout there just to give him more time to think about maybe reviewing it? Do you think that would have made any difference?
No, I think they made up their mind. I mean, they review every play, so I thought there was a questionable one on one of their touchdowns, and they didn't review that either, so I don't know.
What did you, and I guess Aaron to some degree, do to accomplish your goal of getting Devontae more? I mean, it was 10 for 180, you targeted him 15, 16 times. What was different today?
It was just part of our plan, in terms of trying to put them at the point of attack, and luckily that a lot of the coverages that we were attacking, it played out that way. And we never want to, like I told you guys the other day, don't want to force feed somebody, but ideally you'd like to scheme up some stuff and try to put them in position to, if the coverage plays out the way you intended to and the ball will go that way.
So how much did losing Jamal in the very first snap tonight change things for what you had planned going in?
Yeah, it definitely factored in. Again, when we dress two halfbacks, and I mean, that's one of the risks you take. And, we got a lot of faith in Danny Vitale to go in there and spell Aaron Jones. But, it is a load on a back to play every snap in this league. And so it definitely factored in. But ultimately, I got to go back and watch the tape, but I just didn't think we ran it. Every time we ran the ball, it felt like we were in long yardage situations. So it just felt like we could nickel and dime them with some quick game, and we were able to get the ball out quickly, and we're able to get some nice gains to move the chains.
How do you contrast the momentum you were able to get consistently moving the ball with not being able to convert the red zone heading into the first 3 weeks?
Yeah, you kick enough field goals, that'll get you beat every time. So obviously we had 2 field goals in the first half. We had the situation where we turn it over on downs in the fourth quarter, and then the one at the end.
2 more, please.
Matt, I don't want to harp on the pass interference stuff, but when you're thinking about challenging something, I'm assuming you're hearing those words clear and obvious before you spike the flag like you did. From what your guys were telling you upstairs, was there a lot of confidence among you that constituted clear and obvious?
Well, it's clear and obvious to me, but I'm not the one making the decision.
Good, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.